I wanted to go at this from the other side, but it's a car shuttle, and I didn't. Something happened. The guy couldn't make it, so I'm gonna go up from this side. But I found a gulch that goes up near the area I need to go, so I'm gonna try to climb up this gulch. I have to go back here a few miles though. I'm obviously not getting up this way, but this shows promise. I can get up this. See where it takes me. No waterfall. Big old chunk of quartz too. Whoa. Whoa. Yes. Whew. Let's see, that's a little steep there. Might be better off right here. using both hands. I think this is as far as I go. Here's a spring over there. Comes out of a little cave, it looks like. But I gotta go find somewhere to sleep. Oh, wait a minute. This needs some exploring. I made that with one hand. Half a hand actually. Holding a stick. There's Shoemaker Road up there, I believe. Yeah. I think it's right up there. That hawk. No, thank you. I've done enough bushwhacking today. I did a video prior to this. Should have posted before this. If you haven't seen it, check it out and see what I bushwhacked through. Oh wait a minute, no way. Slip on that. Just keep up. I'm always worried if I fall in this, that's gonna go right through your eyelid, into your eye. That's a scary thought. It could even go into your lung. Those are strong. Oh. So this is the end of this canyon. On to the next. Back in the day, this held some trout. Look at this. The gears. Wonder what it powered. Undoubtedly some kind of pump or shaker or something. There's one of these up in the Narrows too. camp. This is a good spot. This is a real good spot. Just got a seat for dinner. Here's my view. Al, my friend Al gave me this stuff. He's a truck driver, and I think this is something to the wrapping, I believe. Anyway, I cut a piece of it the size of a large thermarest. I'll lay that down. There's bubble wrap. Lay that down there, put my bag over it, and put my pack in a trash bag and put it under my feet. And this should be fine. So there's the bivvy. I take my pack. I have all the stuff sacks. I have my gaiters, stuff sacks, a few other things in there, and a net. Pack's all empty. Put in this trash bag. Put underneath my bivvy on the outside, under my feet, and that will work as my insulation at the bottom. Got the thermarest at the top. I'll show you what this stuff is in a minute. REI tie wear. They don't sell anymore. Don't know why. Primus Fuel, Snow Peak, stove, Tri-Lite, titanium, 3/4 of an ounce stove, cup, more knife, canteen, 2 waters. That's because I planned on leaving the river for quite a ways. Jacket, insulation, the tie wear. This will be my food storage. Some gloves, my food, Sawyer, sage, smudge kit, rechargeable lantern, toothbrush, Tums, toilet paper, all that stuff. Canteen, 2 waters, 550 paracord, camera case, my ULA circuit inside the trash bag, all the stuff bags in there. Outdoor Research Advanced Bivvy, thermarest short, plasma 15, piece of bubble tin foil. I'm gonna make some dinner here. My food bag today consists of 2 tangerines. I gave one to a prospector friend. They don't get out of here much, and he hadn't. I mentioned tangerine, his eyes lit up, so I gave him one. I got some coffees. I got these from Ranch 99 in Santa Ana. I got a regular oatmeal and a bananas and cream. I'm gonna mix them for breakfast. This is 2 bowls of soup. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that because over here I got my appetizer. 5 more minutes, Robert. This is half of one of those meals he makes. This is my main course. Some chicken curry, and then here I've got some Hawaiian punch. Oh yeah, I've got some wine in there too. Peach tea. It matches salt. That's salt with a rubber band. Pepper, Tums. Right now I'm gonna have me some coffee, some appetizer soup, and main course, and I'll be set. I am hungry. I've been hiking all day on one tangerine and two pieces of bacon before I left the house. That's it. And not to mention, this is my second hike. The video right before this, that was early this morning. I've put on easily 15 to 17 miles today. Not trail miles, bushwhacker miles. Coffee ready. Combining the two soups. Let it boil for a while. As usual, forgot a spork and a knife, a spoon. So I used my Mora, made some chopsticks. That's one of those 3-in-1s. The cap to the fuel. Measuring cup. I just cut the handle off and used a file, and fits right inside my cook kits now. Maybe a clear night. I may have a good show. I'm gonna leave that open, except for the bug net, till it gets really cold, and I'll close it. Foot, I'm gonna leave that completely open. The foot vent here, right now it's half closed. See that through the foot vent? You can see the foil. You can feel the pack underneath. Gotta make sure and clean all those spices off. I want no bear coming around here, sniffing around, thinking I'm a bear burrito or something. Besides for 2 pieces of bacon and 1 small tangerine, that's the only thing I've had all day. Well, it's hot, but it is good. Coming up, let's see, March 8th, I think. March 8th or March 10th will be my 10 years in YouTube. I'm gonna have something really cool. At least I think it's cool. Down the road here, down here by Nugget Alley, which is East Fork Road off of Highway 39. You cross that big bridge to East Fork Road, and it's right where the campground is. I'll put the name of the campground. It's a day campground. There's only day use there. It's a day campground. I'll put the name going across the screen right now. Anyway, the weekend before or the weekend after, I will post a video. Everybody and anybody is welcome. Preferably if you're a subscriber. But I'm going to barbecue for everybody. I'm going to ask for a few people to help me. I will supply all the food and all the drinks for up to 100 people. There will be some things given away there. Brush up on my videos because I'll come around. If I come around and happen to ask you a question, if you have the answer, you'll win something. Not going to be big prizes. Just something to make it fun. But there'll be more details in the video when we get closer to it. I'll probably post the video in February, mid-February. I hope to see a lot of you out there. The campground is, let me see, it is just before Glendora Ridge Road. On the east side of the road as you're coming up north, as you're headed to Heaton Flats, coming here to the East Fork Trailhead. It's on your right hand side. You've driven by it. If you come to the East Fork, you've driven past it. There's some barbecues, some tables and everything. I'm going to get there early in the morning. First come, first serve. There's limited parking there, but down the road, a few hundred yards, there's a lot more parking. Just show up. Meet a bunch of people. Here's the kit all broken down. Cup goes in the pot. Measuring cup goes inside. That's the size of the stove. It's all wiped down. Chopsticks, I won't need these. I drink my oatmeal. And let's see. Food is in the outdoor research bivy bag. Food, drink, hygiene, sunscreens, mouthwash, toothpaste, meds, any kind of meds, anything with a smell, anything at all is in that. You're looking up about 12 feet. I don't think there's a bear in this entire range that could reach 12 feet from the top. Squirrels and raccoons can't reach it. It's hanging down about 3 feet. It's tied up real good. Not that much smell. Wind's gonna be howling through here, probably up the canyon. Either way, I'm not too worried about smell. Here we are. My red jacket, my winter gloves, everything's inside the schmog. Rolled up in the red jacket and then the schmog. That's my pillow. My climbing gloves and my Sawyer and flashlight cases there. The reason to put these in is really not necessary right now. I'll snap them in. It puts a lot of pressure on those little rivet things. I'll snap those when I go to sleep. The inside one is held. That's the only one I really need anyway. I don't really need this one. When I close it, even, I mean, it stays off my face enough. I've used it without the pole plenty of times with it flat down. Sleep on my stomach, so no bother. Works great. Ventilation there, ventilation there. I rarely go over there anyway. I don't need no stinking centerpiece. That's over at Silmar, San Fernando. I have another map at home. I have 2 or 3 more of these. One waterproof one. One's on my wall and a waterproof one. Now, my original plan today was to leave one car. Let me get my bearings here. Leave one car here, and then I was going to get a car shuttle over to here, parked right about a little bit above that 39. I was going to get this Pechota Canyon here up to Rattlesnake Peak. Rattlesnake Peak, I was going to ride this ridge over here, come down this gully. Let's see. Come down this gully here, down, where is it? My other map gives the names of these, but this one here, I believe is Devil's Canyon. Come down Devil's Canyon. Right down here, Devil's Canyon, come down, hit the East Fork. Devil's Canyon, right here, this peak, Rattlesnake Peak, just a little bit south, northeast. I wanted to come down that gulch. There's a tree back there I want to check out. Can't get to it from the bottom, so I want to try to get to it from the top. I will do it. It's a car shuttle though. That tree interests me because it's the only one up there. And if it's the only one up there, I bet you a few people here and there have sat by it. When they sat by it, maybe they sit stuff down, or 1800s coins could have fallen out of their pocket. It could be anything up there. It could be somebody's stash back there from the 1800s that's long been passed on. I don't rip off other people's who's living stash, but from the 1800s, just waiting for me to find it. Anyway, but that failed. But I find over here a video prior to this one. It rules. You got to check that one out. I think it does. So today, I've explored every canyon just short of Devil's Canyon. I've come around. I've explored a couple this way. I've been all over the place today. Right now, let's see. Right now, about where that K is, you can barely see that gulch coming up that hits that black line. I'm in that gulch right there. I'm right at the mouth of it. That's where I am. Tomorrow I'll be out of here, have some breakfast, and boom, I'm out of here in less than an hour, I think. It's a great range. I mean, there's so many things to do, so many places to see. What's pretty neat is all these camps. I've been to all these camps. All these major peaks. I've been to all these major peaks. All these mines, with the exception of 3. I've been to every mine with the exception of 3. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. I could go through this and tell you a story for each one. Yeah, I could tell you a story for each one of these things. Something that happened, something somebody said, something somebody did. A lot of memories. And these areas over here, and this area down here, this area and this area, a lot of things with rangers, meeting rangers and hearing stories. And oh man, one ranger, Lois Pickens, she's been retired now for, I believe, going on 5 years. I believe, maybe 6. She had some stories. I would hang out. I'd come down here. I'd take my daughter, because my daughter liked it. I'd come down here to this ranger station down here at the mouth of the canyon. Let's see, where are you? Right down in here, there's a ranger station, the Gateway Station. And go in there, and they give free coffee. They ask for a donation, 15, 20 cents, $1, whatever you want to put. I usually put $1. Get a cup of coffee, and I just listen to her stories. Her husband had passed on, but listen to some of the stories. Her and her husband, things they saw, people they talked to. John Robinson used to hang out down in this area and talk to her and get her okays and get the combinations to gates and keys. And Robinson also used to hang out. He'd come over, he'd talk in that station, and he'd talk in the Baldy station. Robinson he was something. He was really something. John W. Robinson. This book, this map, is from his book, 100 Hikes of the Angeles. Comes with this map. and see how it's numbered. 91, 93. You look in his map book, Hunter Huxley Andrews, number 87. It'll tell you where to park, how to get there, the history of it, things you'll see. Usually includes a picture or two, not always, but most of the time, picture or two. And I mean, it's a marvel. The book. Just if you like backpacking, and you like this range, you got to get that book. He also has one for the San Bernardinos. The guy has 30 something books out, I believe. I met the guy a few years ago. I gave him a Leatherman. Great guy. I remember a bunch of years ago, my daughter and I camping not far from here. She was little. Really little. I bought an Osprey pack Christmas before. She packed in her own bag. It was a North Face kids bag, Tiger, I believe. 20 degree. She packed in her bag, her sleeping pad, her clothes, her anti-rejection medicines because she's a liver transplant recipient. Compass, flashlight just in case we get separated. Map, which I taught her how to get back to the car. Little survival kit just in case. A knife, a heat sheet. I think her pack weighed 12 pounds, 12 pounds. That's a lot for a 5-year-old, 6-year-old kid. She did good. I was proud of her. Back then, this river was rushing hard. And at the first crossing, the first mile mark of the crossing, it was waist deep with a rope going across. And she got on my back with her pack, and I went across, dropped my pack off, came back, she got on my back. I may have taken her pack too. She got on my back, and I walked across, holding that rope, and she didn't get wet. We made it. But the following weekend, it rained again midweek that week. And the following weekend, same area, same crossing, a 21-year-old Asian kid slipped off that rope, and they didn't find him for 4 days. And when they found him, he was wedged underneath a log, about a mile and a half down river. Dead, obviously. Been underwater for 4 days. And I happened to be backpacking that day too. And from way up on the mountain, going up towards Iron Mountain Trail, I filmed that search and rescue helicopter. I didn't know what they were doing. And I filmed them pulling the body out. I didn't zoom in. I didn't want to get too graphic, but they pulled the kid out. It was sad that day. That was the day 3 quail died. One got hit by lightning. One just took off, had a heart attack. And the other one went up, startled, flew up, shish kebabbed himself on a yucca. They were delicious. You can't let that, it's not roadkill, trail kill. You can't let that trail kill go to waste. They were delicious. Quail's practically chicken. It's funny how Looney Tunes stick in your head. I'm 51. I'm 51-year-old man. Looney Tunes. Forever. Looney Tunes. '51. I'm still doing this. I think I would have outgrown it. You think I would have got enough by now? Not yet. I still enjoy this. Sometimes it's just nice to just get out by yourself. Watch the night sky. Just gotta watch out for scorpions. They pack a punch. I got stung by one up on Baden-Powell. I didn't have a bivvy. I had my sleeping bag laying there, and when I got in it, I was sleeping without a tent, just a bivvy. Me and Monica and myself were sharing a tarp, and when I got in my sleeping bag, scorpion zapped my right leg. It turned black 2 days later. I went to emergency. Got a couple shots, some meds, and it peeled off. Thick peelings. My whole leg was black from my knee to my ankle. Thick peelings of multiple layers, like not just like suntan. I mean, multiple layers, like 5, 6, 7 layers of skin just came off to where it was like shiny baby skin, and this stuff came off. I told my daughter, "You want some beef jerky?" She gagged. Okay, I still got about 8-10 inches. I can scoot down towards the foot box. You want to be all the way down the foot box. That way the foot box is right, upright, and even if it rains, you have the vent open, that overlap. That's where I made a mistake before. I was up here, and the foot box laid down a little bit and puddled up water. The water got in the bottom. If you're all the way down against the foot box, this being the outside, the vent is facing down. It's overlapped inch and a half. No rain gets in. And it also allows you to sleep on your stomach, put your hands above you, put your hands however you want. Your arms can stretch out, and you can put loads of stuff up here. Loads of stuff. I'm going to put this camera bag in here. If it were raining, I could even put my boots in here. That's how much room there is. I could even put my jam pack. Put my jam pack on the foot base, or I put my jam pack up here. I could even put my ULA circuit in here, but then I'm laying up on it a little bit. But it works. You can get everything in this bag, this bivvy. It's huge. That's what she said. See, look at that. Loads of room. Shove that all the way up there. Then if I want to, in the middle of the night, it's cold, pull that down. There'll be no need to zip it tonight. You can just pull it down like that. There's loads of room in here. It's a great shelter. Anyway, inside of the bivvy. Put my flute up here so it doesn't get damaged. And I'm going to sleep. See you at breakfast. Well, you'll see me. When I was going to buy the Outdoor Research Advanced bivvy, people complain of condensation. I've yet to experience that, and I've been in downpour rains. I think they didn't vent, or maybe their heads, I don't know how they're getting so much condensation, because I didn't get any last night. I didn't get any in the rain. I haven't gotten any in the snow. I haven't had any problems with that whatsoever. Lewis and I spent the night in the snow. We didn't get any. Another complaint they always have, trying to get it back in the stuff sack. Well, if you fold it and start rolling from the back, it is difficult, and that's what I was doing. But Lewis, a friend of mine, fold it, start rolling from the top, the head. Keep the vent open so all the air can come out, and after the
first or second roll. Then you throw in your poles, and rolls right up. Real tight, slides right in the bag. No problem. So start rolling from that side. Leave the foot vent open so all the air can get out. And because that thick part where it's 4 times Gore-Tex where it overlaps. See where the zipper is? And then you have 1.5 inch overlap. So you can just leave it, cracked the whole time. The 1.5 inch makes the rain go around the zipper so it can't get in. It's a great design. I think these have been around for about, I may be stretching it, maybe 15 years. And I haven't seen any real design change. So, if you got something that works, don't fix it. It works. If you're looking for a bivvy, you can go to backcountry.com, the one with the mountain sheep, and put this in your to buy cart. Go to checkout and start entering all your information right down to your card, and then just click off of it. Within a month or two, maybe 3 or 4 weeks, 5 weeks, a lot of times they say, hey, you left something in your cart, do you still want this? And if you just ignore that, you'll get an email, 20% off and free shipping and handling, any one item. So then you go back to your cart and you get this. I got this on sale. This is $320. I've seen it as much as $320. I got this for $150 out the door, brand new from Backcountry Outdoors. No shipping and handling. Got to me in 4 days. Here's my pack leaving. Canteen's empty. Full bottle of water. I know I'm by a river, but I had planned on being where there's no river. Original plan. So I brought 2 bottles of water to keep inside. That was going to be my cooking food. Cooking water for food. We got about 2 or 3 drinks left in the canteen, which is, if you guys know me, that's enough to last quite a while. More knife. That was given me by Michael over in Ireland. Michael Masterson. And stuff on here from Colin from Scotland. In the back I got a trash bag, my jacket, flute. Everything else is inside. I'm out of here. It's all watercress right there. Whoa, almost man down, almost man wet. Middle of the day, a clear morning, and you will never guess. You would never expect a UFO sighting, especially so low of elevation. But there it is. And no, I did not do that. I would never do that. An antenna and all. At that point right there, you put them fingers, it'd be like the old Kilroy was here. UFO sighting. Under an old tree. Many years ago. I would say probably 30 years ago. I was watching a documentary. It had to be 30 years ago because it was during the time when Jacques Cousteau was doing new documentaries. But this documentary was some guys, some cavers. They were going way down in caves underground, hundreds of feet down, lying on their bellies and crawling, or on their backs and crawling to where they thought no man had ever seen before. And they got all the way down there and they saw some graffiti on one of the walls. It was the little face with the fingers, said Kilroy was here. So they think somebody during one of the wars was in the Philippines, an American, because that was big back then, 40s, 50s, 60s, and so on. So they think sometime back in the 50s, mid 50s to mid 60s, during that era, they think an American GI went down there. Amazing. Every time you think you're somewhere, oh, look at that. I don't think anybody's ever been there. A cave. The Cave of Wonders. Look at that. Only a diamond in the rough shall enter. Look at that. It's like a mouth. See right there, you get the two nostrils, and up above you get the eyes. See that, the two eyes? Upper right hand corner, left hand corner, then the nose and the nostril, and then the mouth. Look at that, freaking gargoyle. It even has like a frog eye with the thing down the middle. Freaking gargoyle cave. Oh yes, this shall be mine. I can get up through the back, maybe come around that side. The payment for failure though is a big one. I could do that though. Another time, McLeod. But like I was saying, every time you think you're somewhere nobody else has been, who knows, maybe I'll get in there and they'll say Kilroy was here. Almost back, and I'm glad I'm almost back. I find the weirdest things. Shopping cart minus the front wheels. Crazy ass people. I made a friend along the way. Ouch! Ow! Feed him the arm. Ah. All the trash is in there. Shopping cart's back. It's hitching post. Well, had to park here. The only spot left when I came in. I blocked the tires. Look who's back. John. Green cheese eating John. Right over there.
He's a regular fixture. He used to park right here and make hot dogs and hamburgers for all the locals. Barbecue. Great guy. Call him green cheese because he grabbed some of this cheese one time with all this mold on it and he ate it. He goes, it's good for you. It's just penicillin. I hadn't seen it for a long time, so when I saw him this morning, I said, I thought that cheese got the better of you. But he bought a claim up north. 16-hour drive.